Welcome back to TelecomTV's Top 10 Mobile Moments, where we're taking a look at our 20 years of supporting MWC and its 3GSM predecessor. Barcelona has become the home of MWC, first at the old Fira event ground, then at the new. But for 10 years it was based in the glorious town of Cannes in the south of France. And before that it hopped around from city to city as it slowly grew in size, including Berlin, Lisbon, Madrid, Athens and Rome. But our story starts in Cannes. Hey, we're old, but we're not that old.
And we're at number 4 in our top 10 countdown, and that means things just didn't work out.
There's a lot of innovation in this industry, some great companies producing great technology and solutions, yet sometimes, well, as Ray says, sometimes things just don't work out. And it can happen to the mightiest companies as well as the plucky little startups. Take Nortel, for example, that great Canadian beacon of networking excellence. It was everywhere. The network, the handsets, acres of adverts in the trade press. And then along came Frank Dunn. A Nortel lifer, he was awarded the top job in 2001. And our very own Martin Warwick, International Man of Mystery, caught up with him in Cannes in February 2003.
Hello, this is TelecomTV. I'm Martin Warwick. I'm here with Frank Dunn, the CEO of Nortel Networks. We're here hiding in a tent on the beach at Cannes, keeping out of the way of the wind and the waves. It's been a rough old time, but the industry is looking up quickly, and we're here to celebrate a milestone, which is the signing of the billionth GSM user during this week at 3GSM in Cannes. What do you think the significance of that figure is to the industry?
Well, first of all, I'm tremendously pleased to be part of that major milestone. And the milestone reflects the importance of mobility to change in society, the way people communicate in the global world. That's what the significance, how people could be more productive and re-engage each other in a global environment.
When do you think we'll see the 2 billionth user?
I think the real opportunity for the industry is to look at the end customer and advance the technology and capabilities into a multimedia data, including voice as an application. And with that, the importance of communications and mobility communication will become more significant for residents, consumers, and business as it changes customers' business models.
And a final question, Frank. You're wearing a badge saying 3G for real, with Nortel Networks underneath it there. What does that mean?
Well, I guess it stands for 3G is real. There's been a lot of discussions on 3G for 2, 3, 4 years. But today I can tell you the technology is there, the capability is there, and now it's the great applications moved into the business world and the consumer world will accelerate this. So it's for real and we're here. That's what the message is.
Frank Dunn, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Martin.
Okay, good. Lovely. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Solid corporate performance there, no need to panic. And check out the bling, must have cost a bob or two. And a rather dapper looking Martin.
The name's Warwick. Martin Warwick.
But hold on, let's rewind a moment. Let's take a look at the sound check.
1, 2, 3, 5. My golf game stinks. All those important things. Don't play that one, okay?
Difficulty with numbers. I wonder. Oh yes, Mr. Dunn was fired a year later, arrested and charged with fraud. Although after a decade of legal action, he was found not guilty of falsifying financial reports, and the remaining charges by the FCC were dropped in 2014. But it didn't save Nortel from filing for bankruptcy in 2009.
And everyone knows that as soon as you say, don't run that clip, well, it'll turn up sometime.
Oh yes, we save everything. Nortel wasn't the only major vendor to take a tumble over the years, as indeed did a fair few startups, all poised for a chance of making it big in the telecoms world. It does help though if you are mega wealthy and connected to begin with. Remember Spinvox? Probably not, unless you were an investor. Spinvox was a speech-to-text service that promised to revolutionise messaging. It was co-founded by Christina Domek, whose family knows a thing or two about sherry, and Daniel Dalton, whose family knows a thing or two about pottery. Here's Martin again, this time in our Glass Cube studio during the first year at Barcelona.
Hello, you're watching TelecomTV. I'm Martin Warwick, reporting in from 3GSM in Barcelona. I'm very happy to say I'm talking with Christina de Mek of Spinvox, the CEO of Spinvox, and yesterday you won the GSMA award for the most innovative service. Congratulations, tell us about it.
Thank you very much. Well, yesterday was a momentous event for us as a business. In only just a year, with over 65,000 customers in the UK, we've been able to innovate in the service space, especially in the voicemail. And the idea of taking voicemail, converting it to text, and moving it out to a phone is simple, and it works for every single customer. The interesting thing about Spinvox is that the usability of it, so it's set up on your phone instantaneously, don't need special handsets, works on any network, any handset, and any voicemail provider.
There was just one small problem with Spinvox's GSMA award-winning technology. It was, how should we say this without getting sued, a bit smoke and mirrors.
Hold on, I have a message on my phone here. It says I haven't really got a voicemail to text service.
Yes, a whistleblower alleged financial mismanagement, and even worse, that the unbelievably good transcription technology was actually call centre staff paid to listen to voicemails and then manually transcribe them. Alarm bells duly rang. The company was eventually sold to Nuance in 2010 for £64 million. Although a BBC report showed that the many private investors who had pumped in about £100 million ended up with just £600 between them.
So the innovation was there, but it wasn't in technology, it was in fleecing people.
Yeah, absolute shocker. Well, some other companies didn't quite crash and burn, but came mighty close. Take Nokia and the decision to appoint ex-Microsoft executive Stephen Elop as its CEO. Here's our news report from MWC 2011.
In a media question and answer session on the eve of Mobile World Congress, Nokia CEO Stephen Elop outlined why his company chose Microsoft's Windows Phone 7 over Android as its primary smartphone platform. Last week, the Finnish manufacturer announced it was sidelining both the Symbian operating system and also MeeGo, which was launched this time last year at Mobile World Congress. The change of direction happened after a leaked internal memo from Mr. Elop, likening Nokia's existing operating system commitments to a North Sea oil rig platform on fire.
If you combine the current market share of Android with the market share that Nokia could deliver to Android over the next couple of years, it's a very large number, a very large number. One could believe that the mobile industry thereafter would be some form of duopoly, Apple and Android and some smaller players, with Nokia contributing substantially to the Android ecosystem.
Which is why, said Mr. Elop, who used to work for Microsoft, Nokia chose instead to use Windows Phone 7 as its main operating system.
We are contributing the swing factor. We are contributing the fact that we have created a challenger in Windows Phone, a significant contribution to the ecosystem. We're bringing substantial market share in that direction the world over.
Well, that all worked out well for only one person. Guess who that was?
And talking of Windows, Nokia wasn't the only company to throw in its lot with Windows. HP also had a bash some years earlier before it changed course with WebOS. HP had a good run with its digital assistant device, the iPac, no connection to the iPhone. And buoyed by its success with so-called PDAs, it tried its hand with phones, powered, of course, by one of the many versions of Windows.
We're going to be introducing a new cell phone. So this is actually HP's first entry into what you would traditionally call the cell phone form factor. Previously, everybody thinks of HP as really around our iPac, messenger platforms with the full keyboards. But what we'll be announcing here at 3GSM is actually a candy bar sized phone built on Windows Mobile 6. So it'll actually be one of the first phones announced that's running the next version of Windows Mobile.
Did it come with a free magnifying glass by any chance?
It should have come with free everything. Well, we place this moment at number 4 in our top 10 countdown. But what do you think? Have you got memories to share with us? Then please get in touch, email, LinkedIn, or use the form on the website.
We featured numbers 5 and 4 today. Tomorrow we'll be revealing what's at number 3.